In a place of enchantment and in several storybooks, animals are usually the cute creatures that help our kids learn a lesson. Think the Three Little Pigs or Goldilocks and the Three Bears or the Pokey Little Puppy. But that wasn't exactly the case early this morning, where a mountain lion was spotted in an Eagle neighborhood on Enchantment Street, which is just off Storybook Way. We know this because we started getting text messages and videos sent into the KTVB text line from our friends in Eagle, where several eagle-eyed door cams captured video this morning of that big cat out for a walk. Whatever he was looking for, you could probably bet it wasn't what you might be looking for at 2 a.m. Suspend reality for a few minutes, if you will, as Joe Paris went to find insight on why the mountain lion walked in that area.
Before the sun was up, this Eagle neighborhood was the backdrop for a catwalk. A large catwalk. And the cat in question is likely bigger than the feline you have at home. It is a mountain lion. And neighbors in this area tell me they're familiar with animal visits. Just ask Chris Samuelson.
3 nights ago, I had a raccoon visiting my chicken coop. And of course, my chickens were all buttoned up, nice and safe.
This, though, it's a little different than a raccoon.
When I saw the mountain lion, I freaked out and I ran outside and brought the Yorkies back in the house.
Not exactly an enchanting storybook tale. Large cat goes for stroll, but it does beg a question for the cat. What was so paramount for this catamount to explore at 2 a.m.? Using perfectly placed video systems, neighbors were able to piece together the adventure path that the unnamed mountain lion traveled. Wait. This mountain lion definitely needs a name. How about Michael Mountain Lion?
Michael the mountain lion, that's fine.
All right, so Michael it is. Now, this stretch from West Enchantment Street to South Harlan Place has a lot to offer. Michael Mountain Lion might have just been looking for a place to crash after a wild night out. He did visit this front stoop, but no luck. Is it possible Michael was looking for something to entertain him? Just blocks away from Storybook Way, this tiny library is packed with books, including this classic tale told through the lens of optimistic cats. Or maybe he was looking for more of an adult read. But no. It had to be the cats catching his eye. I know, these are not the most logical explanations. Maybe it was this invitation that caught his eye. A gorgeous garden with a vegetarian menu. Although, I think Michael is probably a carnivore. Yeah, neighbors agree.
Well, I thought it was hunting. I told my friends it was looking for a chicken dinner. We have a lot of chickens in this area.
The neighbors I spoke with were well aware of the visit their neighborhood had early Friday, and there were certainly some concerns.
All of my neighbors are on high alert, and so everybody's aware that has kids and dogs, and we're going to make sure that everything's all locked up tight at night.
In this instance, Samuelson says it appears Michael was well behaved, but neighbors are going to stay vigilant about a return.
Nah, no harm, no foul yet. I just hope we don't get to know Michael too well.
All right, it's kind of cute to give him a name and have some fun with it, Joe, and I appreciate that.
Give him a name.
Give him a name.
God-given name.
It is. He was born with it.
Yeah.
But there's some seriousness to this. As you mentioned, Some of these neighbors are concerned that there's a big cat roaming around their neighborhood right now.
Yes.
Or could be.
It could be. It likely went home to the foothills.
But likely didn't stick to the streets like your video showed.
You don't know that. So, a lot of neighbors called the Ada County Sheriff's Office, which contracts with Eagle Police, and they sent out this tweet this afternoon saying that, yes, we have seen this mountain lion, and he probably does not pose a significant danger, but if you see this mountain lion, Michael Mountain Lion, Mary Mountain Lion, any of the mountain lions out there, you can call the non-emergency dispatch of Ada County Sheriff's Office, and they're just curious about its whereabouts. They're keeping an eye on it. The neighbors, they had a good sense of humor about it today, Brian, but I mean, it is a serious situation. You know, there's chickens and dogs and kids out there.
And kids and stuff, but not necessarily at 2 a.m. But the other little creatures like the chickens and dogs, they could be in danger with that.
They could.
All right.
Michael, if you're watching, get home safe.
All right. Thank you very much, Joe.